Okay, so let's take a look at these word problems. So it says here, Amy went on a 5 3/4 kilometer run, and she plans on running 3.5 times further. So if we're going to do this problem, let's change this into improper fractions. So we end up with 23 over 4 kilometers. So that's 5 3/4. And she wants to run 3.5 times farther. So we're going to 3.5 groups of things. So basically we're going to multiply by the 3.5. So let's convert that to an improper fraction. Okay, so when we multiply this out, there's no common factors shared. So we end up with 161 over 8. Okay, so that works out to be 20 1/8 kilometers. So for part B, it says John answered 4/5 of the questions correctly that he actually completed. He only completed 2/3 of the questions on the test. So what fraction of questions of the whole test did he answer correctly? So he basically has 4/5 of 2/3. So you can just do 4/5 times 2/3. So he answered 8/15 of the test correctly. Part C. So the pizza is divided into even slices. Jane ate 5/24 of the pizza, and Sue ate 1/4 of the pizza. How much is left for Jack? Okay, so we have a whole pizza, and we're gonna eat or take away 5/24 of it, and we're gonna take away 1/4 of it. Okay, so it looks like here the common denominator is 24. So we're gonna divide that pizza into 24 slices. Okay, we're gonna take away 5 slices for, who was it, Jane? Okay, and then we're going to take away, well, 1/4 is going to be 6 slices out of 24 if we get the common denominator here. Okay, and so Sue's going to eat 6 slices out of this pizza. Okay, so there's going to be 13 slices left over for who was this? For Jack. Okay, so it's 13 over 24 slices left. Okay, so Justin bought 4 bags of Halloween candy with 12 pieces in each bag. He expects 20 kids to come around. How many pieces of candy should he give to each kid? Okay, so the total amount of candy then is going to be 4 bags of 12. And he's going to divide this up between 28 kids. Okay, so if we do this, we're going to end up with 48 over 28. We can probably get rid of some common factors here. Okay, so this is going to end up being, well, let's simplify first, so divide by 4. Okay, so we're going to end up with 1 5/7 of a candy for each kid. So you're going to have to chop up each candy. Each kid's only going to get 1 whole one, and then he's going to get 1 chopped up. That's not great. Okay, so we want, for part E, well, let's make sure that each kid gets 2 pieces each. Okay, so what's this? Says how many more candies would you need to give 2 pieces each? So for part E, basically we need a whole multiple of 28. So that's going to be 56. So we're basically going to need, we need 56. We have 48. So we need 8 more pieces. Okay. And then for part F, what's the smallest number of bags of candy? So they come in bags of 12. How many bags of candy should Justin purchase so he doesn't have any candy left over? And each kid gets a whole number of candies. Okay, well, we have this situation here. So we have groups of 12, and we're going to have this many bags. We don't know how many bags that is, but it needs to be evenly divisible by 28. Okay, so this needs to equal a whole number. Okay, so that means that we need to choose an A that is evenly divisible here. Okay, so we need to actually share some common factors here. We can actually get rid of some common, because we have some common factors of 12 and 28. So we can actually get rid of a common factor of 4. Now we can cancel them out. I'm just going to leave them in there, but basically we just need to make sure that the denominator has divisors or multiples or factors in the numerator that match the denominator. That allows the denominator to get cleared out. Okay, so in this case here then, you can see that in order for the numerator and denominator to share common factors, A must be a multiple of, it's got to be a multiple of 7. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight that. So we have those have to be multiples of each other. And so the smallest number for A, so the smallest number of bags so the smallest number of bags of candy is going to be 7. Okay, because we need to, as long as we have a common divisor, we're going to have whole number of candies left over. We have no candies left over when we share them with 28 kids.